That was my second grade classroom. It's crazy, it's been 10 years. Pretty crazy to think that I've lived in San Diego my entire life, but I've never came back to visit this school once until now. That was where the cafeteria was and everything. This is one of the playgrounds. I remember the teacher in this classroom was Miss Fletcher. She was a different second grade teacher. I had the other one, but she was so cool. I loved her. She was strict though. And this was the office right here. Yo, all this looks so small now, but like when I was a kid, that was huge. I used to get up on there sometimes after school, but we would do like the 9/11, the flag thing out here too. It was so cool. Garden classroom was all the way down that hallway right there where that door is. It's so crazy, it's been 12 years. These are the preschool classrooms. I actually never went to preschool here, but I'd be here after school sometimes. And it felt like you were underground, but you actually weren't. You were just right below everybody else. But I remember in this classroom, there was a kindergarten teacher, I think. The teacher in this classroom was a bitch. No, like not even. Her name was Miss Carol. She was big. She would always wear dresses. And like she got mad at me when we went on a field trip one time, and she was all like, we went to go get popsicles at the grocery store, I know. But, and I was bright and outgoing back then, and I was all like, oh, you should have gotten this one, as a joke. Like, I wasn't saying it seriously. And she was like, oh, well, you don't tell me what to do. Like, bitch, take the stick out of your ass. I actually don't remember this being here. I remember there was a playground here, but not this big. But my kindergarten class was right, I don't know if you can see it, right there in that window right there. But it was in that window right there. So crazy. Like, I remember it being so much bigger, but I guess it's all small now. It's just nice to come back and visit here. I wish I could do it in the daytime, but I don't know how that works here. But I wonder if there's like the same people still here. But I liked a lot of people here, I'm not even gonna lie. There was only like one that teacher right there in that classroom above that I didn't like. Other than that, I loved everybody else. I actually forgot this even existed right here. I never went to this place, not even like outside of school, but this is like right next to my school. Leave through that window, that was also my classroom in kindergarten and first grade. I'm not sure, but there was like a bunch of different windows in there. It was a big ass classroom. Oh, that was the door, room 10. I'm telling you what, second grade, I mean, I loved all the years I was here. I was only here for 3 years, but second grade was the best year. Crazy to think that I had not been here since 08, June 08. And I'm finally back, but I've been here this whole time. I just haven't visited my old school, but it's all small now. I remember it being so much bigger. It's so crazy. I remember all this being so much bigger, and now I'm like, oh, I'm really all grown up now. I remember this playground being so big, but I had like the time of my life in second grade. I loved second grade so much. I could go back there, I would do it. It's been so long because I never knew that you could see downtown from here, so I was short. I couldn't see none of that. And there they are right there, but it's just nice to come back and visit. I wish I would have done a lot more sooner, but at least I'm doing it before I move. Crazy, I was so short, I couldn't even tell that you could see downtown from here. I can't believe that. But it's funny because my mom used to park right there when she would drop me off, and then she'd walk me across the street to here every morning in second grade. But yeah, it's just crazy. I've shared so many of my memories, my first memories here at this place. And so it's nice to come back, and I need to visit every place I've been to when I was a kid. Oh, I forgot to say, I actually never went to this church right here. I guess it's a part of the school, but I never even went in the chapel. I forgot it was even here. I just thought it was a building and that no one used. The security camera's probably looking at me like, what is this weirdo doing here? But I don't give a fuck, because this is my old school. There's the lunch tables right there, yo. These are memories, and there's somebody's house right next to it too. I love this school. I got the name of the teacher in this classroom right here, in this little portable next to this one. But he was really nice too. I think he was Hispanic. He's a little bit older. But I remember I got in trouble one time from my teacher and got sent to his classroom when they went to the park one day. I was so mad. And then there was a teacher upstairs here. I forgot her name. I think her name was like Miss Van Pelt or something. It's like with a V. But I went to her for summer school for a little bit, and she was really cool. I liked her. I look like a weirdo circling the building, but I don't care. I'm harmless. But it's just so crazy. I wish I could come back in the daytime when there weren't homeless people sleeping by the doors, but it is what it is. Yeah, so that was a brief tour of my old school. I went here from kindergarten in 05, and I left in 08 after second grade. But and that room right there It's some of my first memories. But yeah, the street was always busy too. I remember it was always so many cars, but it looked like a regular street that you would see somewhere in any neighborhood. But it's all my roots. I kind of have faded memories from this room downstairs because I didn't go there that much. I was here a few times after school. Like they would come down here and they'd play in the playground, but I swear I don't remember that playground being that built up, but I guess it is. I actually forgot what was upstairs besides like a nurse's office and some other stuff, but it was mostly offices up there that nobody went to, at least not the kids, but just people. But I definitely want to come here in the daytime because I want to see if some of the same people are still here, but I'm just nervous if they're not, if they won't remember me, but I'm sure they will, because how could you forget me? I'm a legend. No, it's crazy because everybody talks about high school reunion. Like, nah, I want a kindergarten reunion, bitch. No, it's crazy. I used to shop here when I was a kid, but everything is so small now. But I'm gonna go to my old house and see if I can get there. It's right down the street. Crazy, it's coming up almost 10 years since I used to be, that smell of a Mexican food place. I don't know if it's Mexican food, but it's something in my childhood. But I used to be riding my scooter on these streets not even 10 years ago. When I was like 3 or 4, me and my mom one night were walking home from the grocery store, just getting stuff, and I actually stepped on a snail right across the street right there, and we saw it in the light, and I felt so bad. I was like, Mom, I killed a snail. But it's so dark here at night, but my old house is coming up on the hill over there. But no, yeah, it happened right here, like when we first moved here too, before I even started kindergarten. And it was crazy, and I felt so bad like my entire life ever since that. But life happens. Yeah, underneath this road right here is a canyon on both sides. I actually went down here once, like when I was like 10, right before I moved out of here, but it was pretty cool. It was on this side too. I wish you guys could see it, but it's crazy. It's so deep right here, but and then over here you get a good view of South Bay and Chula Vista and National City, but goddamn, my feet hurt too. Alright, so coming up right here was my next door neighbor's house, sorta. I'll tell you a story later on, okay? I don't want to point the camera to the house right now, but yeah, this is what I grew up to. This is the view I had. You could probably see Mexico from here actually, but you got the freeway, National City. I used to ride my scooter down this hill too. It's nice. This is the house that I grew up in for a good like 5 years, 4 years, I don't know. Bancroft right here. It's all modern out here. It doesn't look like it used to look, but this fence wasn't here like this. This is all new. This looks like Kim Kardashian's house. Yeah, those are my neighbors over here, and then my old house is all the way over there. I think I'm gonna go there now. Alright, y'all, so the weirdest thing happened. I actually was standing at the corner, and my old neighbors who lived right next to me walked by with their dog. I recognized them right away, but I don't think they recognized me. I jumped. I was like, oh shit. This was the first house I moved to in San Diego. But yeah, it was so nice. I thought that was a castle over there. Everything was so much bigger. Oh, it still looks the same. That's so cool. Even that's still there. When I was a kid, I used to climb up on that. Now I'd probably break it. Oh, never mind. It looks different now. But yeah, I remember it being just black and white, but everything looks so modern here now. But it's so cool just to come back and see that there's still stuff that was here when I was here. When I would go trick-or-treating as a kid, I would start right here and then make my way around the blocks and go everywhere, but that's so crazy. I cannot believe that little white thing is still there. But yeah, that white thing is still there. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by it, but it's pretty cool. There's actually a fence right here, remember, but I used to play with the sprinklers right here. I think I saw a picture of me doing that, but it used to be a little bigger, I thought. But yeah, so a lot of this house still looks the same actually, but I would have been here from when I was 3 in the 03 wildfires, moved here until I was 6 in first grade. No, when I see this house, it's crazy because it just reminds me of like when I was a kid and I would get ready for church. My mom would make me spike my hair. I hated doing it. Now I love doing it. But and wear those like Hawaiian t-shirts. I don't know. I hated that material though. But I don't know if y'all could see it, but I used to play like when there was a fence right here in the garden. And my neighbor one time asked me if I wanted some candy, and I took it and ate it. And I got in so much trouble from my mom. But yeah, so I think that ends part 1 for right now. It's been a good night. Just visiting my old places where I share some of my first memories for a good gap in my life. But it's blessed. Yo, I kid you not, I even remember this being here when I was on my scooter. That's crazy. I love that they didn't fix it, because now I get to see it again. But yeah, I was right there at the top of the hill, the corner. Yeah. These people were so chill. I loved them. They would invite me over there, and they had like a really like nice deck, and they would do like little cookouts, but they were really nice people, my Hispanic neighbors. I don't want to use the flash, but it's crazy how different it looks now. That was a dumpster, but now it's all like wooden, super nice. It's changed a lot since I was here. Now, I'm not getting emotional. I just have bad sinuses, so you can probably hear my voice. But yeah, this is pretty cool. And you can see one of the buildings in downtown from here, but we used to see the fireworks from Petco Park sometimes. But it was pretty cool. I'm so mad they didn't say hi to me. Like, I thought we were cool. Like, I mean, I saw the same baby face. It's not that you can't recognize me. We were right into the light, too. But it's whatever. I still have so many questions. No, I was walking right here and there was a car that stopped like right in front of me from ways away though. I was like, did somebody recognize me? This is where it happened, y'all. I still feel so bad. But it's a circle of life. Somewhat. This place on Halloween used to get the best candy. I don't know if it's the same people, but they were really chill. They give you a lot too. Yo, it's happening. I remember the last time I walked into this place too. It was July 2010, so almost 8 years. Aw, shit. I used to get my haircuts here, and I remember one time when I was a kid, I didn't want to cut my hair because I was scared. And I was pretty much scammed into getting a haircut because I got a lollipop. I was so mad. They snuck up on me with those clippers. I was hating. I remember when I was like 4, I used to like sit like right here when we come here. And I remember I used to like get in so much trouble from my mom too. And like that was like the one. But like I used to always sit here when I was like 3, I want to say. And I would order the same thing every single time. It was so cool.